And just like that, just like that, Scuba breaks everything. Scuba shows up and breaks it all. Dang it, Scuba! What did you do? Scuba's like, I'm here. I'm breaking the internet. Mic drop, run away. Oh, it's me, Trevor. It is not the Doug. It is the DC. I have been dying. Well, I mean, I'm dying, but completely separate. I have been dying for Dangle and Bourbon to show up in stream so that I can show them something that we plan on adding to a future There Will Be Blood Break. It is something that is tailored to them, you could say. Thanks for the follow. It's not 25. It's 13. It doubles up every time we break. It'll go back to the right number shortly. But if we ever get our dear friend Bourbon and or Dangle in stream, boy, do I have something funny to show them that will make them kind of mad, kind of happy, kind of sad, all of the above. It's everything. What's up, Ice Wolf? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Who else did I miss? Oh, Jimmy, I miss you all the time. Choo-choo. Yeah, Scoobs, Mr. I'm going to break the internet. That is an interesting new emote. Glad we have it. Don't know what we're going to do with it, but glad we have it.
Welcome to my underground lair. You're just in time. Enjoy the share.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. If I had a hat, I would tip it. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It is so. People have asked us, what do we do with the money for the subs and the money for the tips and things? I will tell you, it's twofold. We have been planning dinner with the DCD Collects crew, which will be a special stream where we take the proceeds from the stream, we grab some food, and Doug, Trevor, and maybe even Lee and I get together and talk about collecting and life. It's more of like an interactive lunch/dinner type thing to kind of do brainstorming in front of everybody to talk about the important things in life so you guys can kind of peek at what we do. In addition, we also are going to be multi-platform streaming soon, i.e. tomorrow and or next week. And in order to do so, we may have to go premium on our OBS. And quite frankly, that will take the entire year's worth of subs just to pay for the premium on OBS. So it is not lining our pockets. I appreciate you, Daniel. Thank you so much for the 6 months. I appreciate it. It definitely does not line the pockets. It goes right back into our production here. So absolutely thank you. The multi-streaming, we may test it tomorrow. It'll be Instagram and Twitch. Once we buy the full year sub, then we will be doing probably 3 or 4 different streams. But we can see what our bandwidth does. In return, make sure, Daniel, do you do, I haven't looked at, admittedly, I haven't looked at your Twitch stream yet. Do you do your painting live on Twitch too? Because if you are definitely painting on Twitch, everyone needs to subscribe to you. There's something relaxing about watching a painter paint. I know we occasionally get to watch Babe Ross paint. Normally she's too busy with chat, but occasionally on her streams she gets to actual painting, and it is fun to watch. Lee is always painting. He has his own verbal moderator, somebody that reads his chat for him, so that he can concentrate on painting, and it's always a good time. One of the most entertaining ways to watch people paint is actually to watch our dear R-rated friend Paul Maitland. Paul gets to say all the things I cannot. Oh, well, hey, there you go, Daniel. Get on Instagram and give him the old follow then. Watch when he goes live. Get it. We are a loving community. Show the love, folks. Oh, okay. I'm going to grab another water toot sweet. I will leave you with your thoughts. Jimmy Bean, Jimmy Bean.
Hey, Daddy.
Yes, Poppy.
So when Darth Maul and Qui-Gon Jinn and our guy Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Which other planet were they at? Naboo or something?
No.
What type of planet were they at?
That is a great question that I should know the answer to. Ooh. Oh man, wow. Looking at your art, man, you should be so far beyond encouragement, man. You don't need to be encouraged. You're already doing. You are a great artist. It is you are at the point where as a casual observer, I would go, "Oh, that guy knows what he's doing." Very much so. So get at it, homie. You got the skill. I would consider going on Twitch, telling the peeps, telling the students even, hey, come watch. I'm going to do something great, and it's going to be on film. And then you just sell those pieces for twice as much because there's proof of you doing them on camera.
Hey, Dad, you know Crosshair? Hey, Crosshair.
From Bad Batch.
Look. There he is.
Oh.
I didn't know who he was. Is he a bad guy?
Debatable. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. Lee! Oh, Lee Cozy, I gotta show you something that's really funny. Lee, I love you, man. You are great.
But
You are great. Top. Top. T-O-P. Bottom. B-O-T-T-M. All right. This is the bottom. This is the top. Oh, yeah. Now I understand the piece. At first, I didn't get it, but now I realize I had it upside down the whole time. Now it makes so much more sense to me. I understand it. I get it.
I'm gonna say hi now.
I wish I would have had the instructions earlier.
That's like makes my stomach hurt right now.
This makes your stomach hurt?
I don't know why.
All right, how about that? Better?
I just don't like Spartans.
Okay.
Can I say hi? Ow!
Doesn't hurt. Is it signed? It's signed on the front.
Ow!
Are you gonna say hi? Are you gonna say hi?
Hi.
You giving the Riz?
Hey, Jimmy.
Are you the Rizzler?
Hey, Jimmy.
Are you a Rizzly bear?
How's it going?
Are you gonna make everyone pay the phantom tax? Huh?
I guess.
So Daniel's an artist that does really good work.
Okay, he doesn't know me.
I know he doesn't know you yet, so he's saying hello now. See? He says hello. Don't growl. That's right. There's Lady.
Lady.
Okay. Can I
No.
go to work now? Oh. Oh, sweet, sweet Asperger's.
What does that mean?
It's autism now, James.
Is that a bad word?
Nope, not at all. It's a bit of a
Can I say it?
it's a bit of a superpower.
Can I say it?
Sure.
Autism.
Yeah, you can say it. I love it. It's great. Now let me put it back in its cage. It is. Nobody got it yet, Scoobs. Still available. So is this bad boy. A different way for him to draw Harrison Ford.
Like Han Solo and Indiana Jones?
Scuba, so is mine. It's pretty good, but it's no Indiana Jones sketch card. Ask. Yeah.
Ask
Hey, Lee, how about those indie sketch cards? No hitting below the Lady, your birthday is Sunday? Well, happy early birthday. I am excited for you. Turning 21 is a really big feat. I remember when I turned 21, I was in jail. But I remember when I got out and got to celebrate my 21st birthday, that was a really good time. I was told. I don't remember it. Hey, that's Jacksonville, Florida for you. It wasn't jail, Scuba. I'm not a bad person. It was the Navy brig. I was in the brig. It's not jail. I joke when I say jail. I just, believe it or not, I'm pretty mouthy. And sometimes first class petty officers and senior chiefs don't appreciate my acerbic wit. So occasionally I spent some time in the brig. But I got out. I got out. I mean, they let me out. It was temporary. Happens to the best of us. Scuba's like, oh, I have no idea. I was flawless. Lee, you ever visit the brig? Carlos like, yep. Yep. Fun fact, the brig was also the ship drunk tank. So if you, even though you were a sailor, had too much, you would spend time in the brig. Not the brig, but you know. You know. Carlos. Carlos is talking about Monopoly. He can't help but roll doubles 3 times and end up in jail. Tried to smuggle baking supplies through Panama Customs. Not really smuggle, I admitted I had them. They were packaged in firmly wrapped plastic bags taped to my legs. Baking. He was cooking up something. He was trying to whip up a rover. Already made him a watch. Scuba says the only time I've ever been inside a jail is when I was on a ride along. That's because Scuba was in the Air Force, and that's where the smart people go.
Wait, Air Force? Scuba?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, Scuba, Air Force, it just matches. You get it. He got it. He's like, I got it. I love you, Jim. I know, buddy. Don says, I spent 8 hours in the county lockup on the right side of the bars. I discovered I'm too fragile for prison. It's an acquired taste, like beer. I don't know what a civilian jail cell looks like. I don't know what an actual jail cell looks like because the brig is basically just a room on the ship. It doesn't have bars necessarily. I mean, it has a metal door with a slot on it. There's no bars on my ship. I've never been inside of like a barred jail, but I am a mouthy human being. Oh, Hellbolt, I know you're good. I just listen. My mouth would get me in trouble. Now you have to remember, this was 14 years ago. I'm sorry, 24 years ago. Holy shnikes. It was 24 years ago. I have matured a little bit in the last 24 years. Not a lot. A little. A bit. I actually now get paid to mouth off. First you go in bars, then behind bars. That's it. Yep. I know. Yeah, I know, right, Simple Rose? Hey, listen, telling the truth got me in trouble at my old company. So I learned to just tell the truth, and some people can't. You can't handle the truth. You're damn right I did it. I'd do it again. Officer and gentlemen, great stuff. Or no, Few Good Men. Few Good Men. I don't remember which one it is. One of those two. All of those mid-90 movies bleed in together because they decided to do a big military. Every studio had a military movie coming out. Did you order the code red? You goddamn right I did, and I'd do it again. Great. Listen, say what you will about Tom Cruise being Looney Tunes. He's a fantastic actor back then. It was Nicholson doing Nicholson stuff. It was great. It was A Few Good Men. Yeah, Officer and Gentleman was the one where the wife was with the Navy officer. Part of the reason I wanted to go into the Navy. All right, Hellbolt. I'll see you, buddy. Love you. Be safe. Take care. Adios. Adios. What other art have I not shown in the last 2 days? I feel like I've shown you everything in the last 2 days. I have. Yeah, between yesterday and today, I have shown you pretty much everything we have. Geez, what else could there be to talk about today? Oh, Sapporo's. I'm glad you mentioned it because I was told not to talk about it today. Sapporo's. Listen, I'm not going to say that Angel Hernandez was forwarded my rant about how terrible of a human being he was last week. I'm not going to take credit for putting a rant on film and directing people to send it to him and him subsequently retiring. I'm not going to say I'm the reason he finally decided to retire. But what I am going to say is what a coincidence that I dogged him last week, dared people to send him the video, and then he's like, no mas! I can't do it anymore. I can't be terrible anymore. I'm going to go home. Not be terrible. I don't want to ruin any more games. I'm too rich from accepting bribes to continue accepting bribes. He went home and said, DC the Breaker's right. I've campaigned for AI and computer tracked umpiring, and now my watch is over. Until my PC refreshes. Holy, that's funny. So yeah, I'm not going to take all the credit for Angel Hernandez retiring, but I feel like if you believe in sending that energy, and like we preach here on this channel, those positive vibes, the reason why when you buy a product more often than not you hit the one you want, that things end up in the hands of the people that deserve them, is because that positive energy, that chi, that karma, the force, if you will, is strong with this community. So I may be partially spiritually responsible, force responsible, karmically responsible for Angel Hernandez's abrupt retirement. And for that, I say, you're welcome. You're welcome. Remember, I accept gifts. My birthday is next month. Um, do with that information however you see fit. Sapporo's is like the MLB fandom thanks you. Well, you're welcome. I may not love baseball anymore, but I'm willing to help out where I can, and I feel my job here is done. I willed it so. I willed it so. Now everyone is like, cool, cool, cool. Now do Jerry Jones. Now do Dana White. I mean, I don't want to push the envelope too far. Of the two, Dana White would be next on my list of people who should retire. He won't, though. Too much money for him. He's stealing way too much money from the fighters to retire. All right. Who has something for me? I have just gone on an hour and 4-minute rant and show and tell. Who has something for me? I don't mean like physically, like I don't want anything, but who's got something to tell me? If you're so bad at your job that people aren't fans of the sports, know your name and you're a ref and how bad you are at it, you're bad at your job, Scoobs. That's right. If people that have never watched a baseball game know who Angel Hernandez is, you've done something bad. You're wrong. You shouldn't be doing it. That's like if you. Oh no, I don't want to get. No, I'm not gonna say that. I caught myself. That's like if you've never been to America, but you know who Jeffrey Dahmer is. Jeffrey Dahmer might not have been a good person. Just saying. If you've never been to the America and you know who Jeffrey Dahmer is, if you've never been outside of America and you know who Pol Pot is, yeah, he might have been a bad guy. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Speaking of Griffey, boy, oh boy, our boy Dangle needs to get into chat tomorrow. It's not Griffey related, but it is definitely Seattle related. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, excuse me again. What's up, Andrew? How you doing, man? Mr. Young, what's up, Motley? How are you? Lee just sent in his Griffey art. Very happy how it came out. Lee, are you allowed to talk about that or no? Are we keeping it ambiguous? I can talk about it. So our dear friend Lee has been invited back by Topps, but this time Lee is going to be a little bit more featured in the run. And one of those, Andrew says life is good. Amen, Andrew. Life is good. And he made an absolutely sick Griffey. He actually made quite a few nasty little cards that I am excited to see. I do know that somebody in the DCD Collects family, I'm not going to name names, had been watching for a Griffey, an original Cozy Griffey to show up, and for months was searching for it. And the 1 week he was on vacation, not paying attention to eBay, was the exact 7 days that the Griffey went up for sale and then was lost to the universe. It's a sore subject, so I would not mention it to that person. But hopefully this other Griffey comes up and the alerts actually make it home. Featured depends on how well the other artists did. I was asked to paint specific players, though. That's a good sign. And other artists probably stink compared to you, Lee. So I wouldn't be worried about you versus the competition unless some of that competition is in the chat, and then they are just as good. But outside of you or anybody in the chat that is doing stuff for tops, they stink. Pew. That was the Griffey I drew and hid Trevor's initials in the background pattern. I wasn't gonna say that out loudly. I wasn't going to mention that the other Griffey had a hidden set of initials in the background specifically for one person. And that one person missed their opportunity. I was not going to bring up that heartbreaking, gut-wrenching moment. Trevor, somebody is getting buried in their Griffey casket with that card. Seporos, I believe yes. Oh, you just got dangled. He did. I believe yes, but they did not return any of the emails. Oh no, okay. Oh, I thought you did. I'm sorry, my bad. Did not do anything like that this time. Deadline was too tight. I get it. It's harder to sneak DC in because of all the curvy letters. But hiding a T in the background is kind of easy. Hey, Jimmy, pizza for dinner?
Sure.
Okay. Pepperoni?
Yeah.
Okay. We are going to be gone this weekend, so we're buying pizza tonight. Because that way we'll eat pizza today and tomorrow, and it'll prevent us from cooking anything that's going to go bad over the weekend. That's how we're rolling. There is a trout card out there from Museum 2022 with DCD hidden in the background. Well, sugar plums. Next time you do a Yordan Alvarez, Lee, feel free to throw a DC in there somewhere. Did that trout card ever come to light? Or a chef? Oh, you know what, Lee? It may not have made the set because it looks like 2022 they chose an Aviles version. So, this was the trout they went with. Yours may have just been entered as a sketch card and not made reproduction. Man, Lee, if I liked baseball anymore, I would be all over that. Like stink on a monkey. Is that good, Papa?
It's perfect.
Good, that's
Just
what.
like you.
Oh, thanks, G. Man, I can only hope to be half as perfect as you. Hey, if you want some of those chocolate covered pretzels, honey, you can have them. I know you like those. Oh, I found it, Lee. I found it. Here is your. Here it is, buddy. Here's your Mike Trout. There it is, homie. Looking good, buddy. I kid, I kid. Oh man. Oh hey, it was Matt Stewart. I mean, it might be a Matt Stewart, but it's no Lee Cozy. Bippy. Oh no, I was talking to myself, Poppy. I'm sorry. Hey, listen, don't eat all of them. I would like one or two. All right, listen. Matt Stewart? I'm not 100% sure. Oh, thanks, bud. Did Mike Trout get a tan? Some of these are good. Some of these not so much. Well, I'm left to believe that if we haven't seen it yet, it is probably still live in product. If I had to guess. Oh, wow. Man, I wonder if Trevor's seen this one. Dang. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty dang nice. Trevor's like, I can hear it right now. Damn it, DC. I hate that I know that exists. Well, I'm sorry. My bad. Yeah, dude, I don't see it, so it's probably live in set. Oh my god. Hey, Lee, your Lubob is for sale. Take a look at that. Hey now. I don't know why they bothered with that. All right, that's enough. Oh, maybe one more. Excuse me. Huh. I'm gonna do this one for the people. I'm just gonna leave this one right here. Oh no. I feel like he started the jersey and forgot to finish it. I'm gonna say that is an artist's error. Great likeness, big smile. Maybe not what was intended. Hey, better than I can do, though. I definitely will say, way better than I could even do in my dreams. Thanks, Daniel. I mean, to be fair, I do look at a lot of art every day. I look at a mountain of art on a daily basis. Yeah, yep. Oh, Carlos. Yeah, you don't want to know Carlos. You don't want to know Carlos. When it comes to things you don't want to know, Carlos, that is one of them. All right. Well, as they say, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all, so I'm not going to say anything at all about any of these. But there are some really bad sketch cards out there. I'm not going to share them, but there are some really bad sketch cards out there. All right, let's get out of here. Dotmere put me in the will. The Deadpool, the Wolverine designed by Deadpool with the mouth, I certainly have. Oh, absolutely, Lee. My favorite comment when on the official release um, was obviously Ryan Reynolds shared the video, the release video of the Wolverine bucket, and so like one of the top comments was, what was it? Oh dang it! Just what I need. My wife catching me making love to another popcorn bucket. I thought it was funny. I think he was referring to the Dune bucket. But yeah, it is. I have a couple of popcorn buckets. I'm not one of those diehard, rightly another. I'm not one of those diehard collectors. I got the Slimer one from Cinemark. That was the Cinemark exclusive. That one we have because it's cool. We've had a couple in the past that we bought and just flipped them because they were exclusive to Southern California. But yeah, I'm not into the whole thing. I don't have enough time. The trap one is cool. The Slimer one is extremely hard to clean. Sapporo's. Eat popcorn from it? It's just a suggestion. I'm not telling you what to do. But if I were you, I'd eat popcorn from it. I'm crazy though. I'm a little loony. As they say in the Spanish tongue, muy loco en la cabeza. All right, folks, last call. I have a little boy that I have to take home before his mommy gets mad. I love you, buddy. You're adorable.
Hi.
Hi.
What are you looking
Sapporo's like, wow, imagine telling someone to eat popcorn out of a collectible novelty popcorn bucket. How existential. Oh, chef's like, well, that figures. Just as I start paying attention, you gotta leave. The gall of you, I know. How dare I? By the way, you've all seen me do the. I'm gonna tell you right now, you can thank Cassandra Peterson for that. Cassandra Peterson is where I got that from. And no, I don't look nearly as good as when she does it. When she does it, it's like sexy scary. When I do it, it's like, is he gonna eat a baby? Like, it is different when she and I do it, but I get it from her. Your McDonald's collectible cups? Oh man, I am so existential with my use of those things. Not existential. That's not the word I'm looking for. I use that word wrong. I am so. Hold on. Time out. The word I'm looking for. I could. That's truly. I have big boobs. Um. It's not existential. I don't remember. I don't remember the word. There's a word. It escapes me. My many concussions have probably taken it away from me. Um. Anyway, regardless, I use my collectible cups so much that the printing washes right off of them because I don't care. I put them in the dishwasher. What? What? Say something. I double dog dare you. That is how much of a bad boy I am. Star Wars collectible glass with the screen printed outside from 1994. Dishwasher gone. Clear glass now. You can't even see a single piece of Baby Vader. That is how I roll. It's a cup. I use it as a cup. Imagine doing dishes. All right, let's get out of here. Let me check the tape. All right, we're clear. All right, I don't want to leave you all empty handed, so let's see who's streaming right now. Ooh, Batsky. What's Batsky doing?
This is a fight that you will not win.
You're right, I'm not going to win that fight. I'm not even going to try. Purple lightsaber. Light whip. Hey Lee, you would know this. Is there a precedent for that whip lightsaber, or did they just pull that out of their butt in Acolyte? Batsky's doing digital, so I'll skip it. Lee would know, because Lee is clued in. Did we already lose Lee? I think Lee left. Sugar. Saporos, I've already closed everything out. I'm not going to raid. I'm too lazy to open up anything else. All right, everybody. It's either they pulled it out of their butt or it's young Mace. That's some premature. I did notice it was purple. Yeah, I thought it was a little odd that there was a whip that was never heard of before or since. Listen, everybody, I love each and every one of you. Carlos, I am going to enjoy my pizza. Please take care of yourselves and each other so that we can do this again tomorrow. Tomorrow, we might actually open something, and that would be a lot of fun. So until then, I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I hope your tomorrow is light and bright. And let's get ready to have fun. I'm going to try some dual streaming tomorrow, hopefully, if all goes well. And that could bring some extra eyeballs and hopefully chatters that know that we're family friendly. But I digress. I love you all. Take care. Be safe. Good night.